I'm gonna keep it real. I have no clue if I should have made this video or not, but since this was uploaded, I've clearly made my decision. So, here it goes. The FPE fandom is terrible, and I'm kind of tired of it getting worse and worse. For anyone who's not familiar with FPE, or Fundamental Paper Education as it's called, it's an animation made by a creator called Katie. It's heavily inspired by Baldi's Basics, but instead of the teachers beating up students, they,
No.
yeah. If you're into horror, violence, and indie animation like I am, then you might like it. Give it a watch. Oh wait, you can't. Well, you can. There's re-uploads of it and Katie's other works, so definitely go check them out. But I'm not talking about the animation itself. I'm talking about its community, which is awful. I am so sick and tired of this toxic positivity mindset that, oh, we need to remain strong. Stop focusing on the bad parts of the community. Hell no. We need to acknowledge that this community is abhorrent. An outsider looking in is gonna be like, bro, this community looks terrible. I ain't joining this shit. Let's break it down one by one. I don't have a problem with shipping itself. I understand people like to indulge in it, myself included. I know, yes, I'm guilty. But the problem arises when you focus way too much on it. Like, half of anything FPE related is about shipping. It's getting harder and harder to enjoy FPE for what it is nowadays. It's all about the shipping, the rare pairs, whatever the fuck. Oh, and if you're some idiot who is like, whoa, death be upon ye over a fictional fucking character, please, either get mental help or go outside. I've seen countless times people saying like, oh, don't draw this, or fuck you for drawing this, or something else like it. Hell, there was this one person I saw on Twitter who posted a whole thing about how drawing pornography will lead to Katie offing herself. I mean, it's possible, but you don't know Katie, and it's pretty disgusting to assume that about someone you don't even know personally. But I'll touch more on that later. Anyways, I'm of the belief that you're allowed to draw whatever you please as long as you're not sexualizing children. Hot take, I know. I may not like what you draw, but you have the right to draw it. Yes, that includes shipping art. I'm tired of it, but you have the right to draw it. Oh, and also, drawing slight curvature on a character does not equal sexual intentions. The human anatomy is a thing for both genders. However, this does not mean I support pornography. It's concerning as fuck to see a lot of lewd and pornographic art of canonical minors. Especially considering that most of the FPE fandom are minors themselves. And let's not forget, some of those minors might be drawing pornography themselves, which minors should not be drawing porn on the internet. Look, I get it, we're all tired of the gooner slop, myself included. I don't want to see constant pornography of the characters, including the adults. It's getting old. But it is the internet and some people just don't care. It sucks, but the internet is an untamed beast. People can and will do whatever they please. Y'all should know this by now. Alright, this is the big one in my opinion. The community idolizes creators like they're God's gift to us. They're not. They're people just like you and me. Everyone thinks Katie left because of all the shipping or all the pornography, but those aren't the main reasons. Katie left because of the amount of pressure that comes with having a fandom spawn overnight. How would you feel if thousands of people you don't know just suddenly appeared after making an animation for fun? How would you feel if they started trying to control what you make because that's what they want? How would you feel if people you've never heard of started speaking on your behalf? You'd probably dip out too. I know I would. Oh, but Katie didn't like what people were doing to her characters. Frankly, that's Katie's problem, not mine. Worry about yourself and not someone you don't even know. The parasocial relationships with creators is getting out of hand. and this can apply to any fandom, frankly. I'm not saying you can't like a creator, you're free to like whoever you want. I myself like some creators in the FPE fandom. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to white knight them because frankly, it's none of my business. They're people, they can handle themselves. If they can't, that's their problem, not mine and not yours. And please let them be if they want to move on. Don't ask them to constantly make what you want. Let them make what they want. Does this even matter? Why bother when no one's gonna care and nothing's gonna change? You know what? I'll tell you why. I love not just FPE, but the Katieverse as a whole. I love these characters. I love this world Katie has created. And despite everything that I've said so far, I still love this fandom. I know it's sad that a young adult like myself is so passionate about this stuff, but aside from, well, the obvious, it gave me the urge to create again. Prior to this, I was focused mostly on train content, and while I'll always love trains and making videos about them, I've wanted to try new things again. I don't expect to stick the landing, but that's okay. I'm doing what I love. There's more to it than that, so I'll link my FPE birthday video in the description if you're curious. I don't want FPE to be remembered as a creator's mistake or a god-awful cesspit. I want FPE to be remembered as a cool indie animation and a lesson on how to treat creators. If you want the fandom to survive, be better fans. Stop focusing so much on shipping fictional characters. Stop policing what other people draw. And please, please stop God-defending creators. Treat them like people. Being better fans isn't going to happen overnight, but if the right steps are taken, then I think this fandom can pick itself back up and be decent. The topic of a true fan has come up a lot in discussions, and I'll give my thoughts on what a true fan is. A true fan is not someone who strictly adheres to what the creator wants. They make their own interpretations while staying faithful to the source material. That is what makes someone a true fan, in my opinion. And that about wraps it up. This part is unscripted because it's like I just kind of want to give my like unfiltered thoughts, more just kind of heart to heart, if that makes sense. So, apologies. So, why did I make this video? It's because I like FPE, and you might be thinking, you know, oh, why are you making a video about an indie animation that not many people know about? You're 23. This is so cringe. This is childish. And I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna be young forever. Let me indulge in this a little bit, alright? It's fun. I like having fun. So, yeah. And if you want a more in-depth reason, go watch my birthday video. I'll link it in the description. So, yeah, there's more of an explanation why. But to kind of just end it off, I like FPE. I always will. Despite everything, I do still kind of like the fandom because I'm just always... it always puts a smile on my face when I see, you know, people making, like, genuinely good stuff, like, good art, good videos, good stories. It's like, the talent some of these people have is insane. But I just think with all the shipping and all the art policing and all the god defending and all the other kind of crap like that, it's just like, it's bringing FPE down in a way that it's like every other fandom is going, and I hate that. You know, I don't want to see that happen, but you know, it's the nature of fandoms. You know, not every fandom really is kind of shitty. You know, there are some exceptions, but most fandoms are kind of shitty. You know, but if you want to make this fandom better, you really gotta be a better fan, and by a better fan, I mean really a better person. So, you know, it's like, it's just, it sucks, man. It really sucks to see. But like, you know, like I said, I know we can do better, and I hope that the fandom does do better. I want to enjoy being in this fandom. I don't want to like regret my time in this. So, but like, who knows? We'll see. Well, hopefully this does something, but probably won't. I just want to get my thoughts out there. After this, I am never doing another FPE drama video again because I frankly do not want to be known for that. I fucking hate drama. I think it's bullshit, and it's like, well, then it's like, well, why are you making this video? Because like I said, I care about FPE and I want to see this done better. This isn't about a specific piece that happened. This is about the whole fandom entirely. So yeah. No more drama videos after this. I'm done. I'm going to be moving on to proper FPE videos again. Or rather, I'm going to be focusing mostly on proper FPE videos because that's what I should have been doing in the first place. But whatever. Anyway. Yeah, that's really all I gotta say. If you liked this video, good for you. If you didn't, also good for you. Yeah, that's really all I gotta say. So, take care, everyone. Thanks for watching.